Traveling with only a passport, headphones, and a bag of records, the DJ is the underground celebrity that rocks the dance floor. Welcome to the network, the Global Groove Network, your backstage pass to the international phenomenon known as the DJ culture. This week, GGN presents house music legend DJ Dan as he tackles the Winter Music Conference in beautiful South Beach, Miami. From his rise through the LA rave scene to his international agenda today, Dan's career has shaped electronic music for over a decade. With #1 Billboard hits, he has sold millions of records worldwide. Dan is truly the people's DJ. When it comes to a big event like the Winter Music Conference, DJs require some assistance. Dan's partner in crime is Mike, a man of many talents.
I met Mike because he had been an intern for Christian Dwiggins, who worked at Moonshine, and I kept going in there just bitching. I was like, oh, Christian, I'm drowning here, like I need help, I can't do everything on my own. He's like, I'm gonna refer you to this guy, Mike.
Live from Miami 2007 WMC.
So finally, I called him up, we met, and immediately I was like, okay, this is the guy.
Okay, let's get the volume up just a bit. Testes, testicles. 1 and 2, check. My job working with Dan is just to kind of keep him relaxed, like to keep, like let him know, like, hey dude, I'm here, everything's fine, just play your music.
That was intense. The funniest part, though, is you and Troy's mom.
What?
That whole incident.
No idea what you're talking about.
He kept talking about his mom the whole time, and what an amazing woman she is, and we were all getting really excited, and so Mike was sort of curious at that point,
Just because my age range in women is 15 to 55.
Of course, I had to go DJ, so I didn't see exactly what happened to the two of them.
We were dancing and she was very nice.
Actually, Troy's right in the back. Say hi, Troy. It was Troy's mom.
Hey guys, it was my mom. I'm quite pleased about that, to know that was my mother and my buddy Mike.
$5 parking lot.
How are you? Yeah. Winter Music Conference is basically the week that we work all year for. I'd like to say it is the place to go where you get a lot of business done, but half the meetings you scheduled don't happen. Everybody's hungover, they can't get out of bed.
Yeah, there is no conference.
It is a mad fucking party.
I swear to God, I thought it was a conference before I started that. Basically, WMC is just a network fuckfest. Every fucking DJ in the world shows up, says, here's my music, take it, play it, give me your music, let's party, have a drink, look at some girls and bail.
The Radio 1 pool party in Miami, live with DJ Dan.
Pete Tong's Radio 1 show, everybody goes to this party, so it's a great place to showcase yourself. So for me, it's just really important to go in there and throw out my most festive music and just make it a party.
So right now we're having a little drama at the door, but we're gonna have to squash it. Well, see, the problem comes about with, like, you talk to so many different people, there's so many different people involved. One person's like, yeah, it'll be fine, and at the day of the show, there's somebody like this that doesn't even have any connection with those people, so it causes problems. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm just like, well, you need to go fucking find out.
I would say come here, but man, they've totally cut the whole guest list and nobody can get in. Very typical of Miami.
Dan's right there. Oh, hey.
Good to see you.
I think we're okay.
Good to see you, man. They know for a fact that they have all the power and control.
Yeah, these two here.
I've had to fight to get into parties myself, being on the lineup.
You're not gonna forget me, right?
How are you, sweetheart?
Pete Tong is one of the most important people in dance music, especially in England, you know, with Radio 1. He can make or break a record, and he does.
What do I think characterizes a culture? I think it's that kick, it's that drum beat, it's the kick. I mean, that's the first thing everybody bobs their head to. It's just, you hear that, and that's it, you feel it, you know it. That's what everybody recognizes. That's what everybody does their first move to. And everything else is just sugar and sprinkles. It's whatever you feel after it, you know. And you got these DJs that, damn, that guy just stepped in a salad. That was great. But anyways.
Bimbo, head full of air, long hair, got your pingo up. Got your legs red, got your head red. Come on, everybody, are you in my bed yet? Touch your toes, pat your nose, credit card flipping like a pancake. Hot, hot, just a wink, a dick, a wiggle on my hips, make the boys in the scene all sweat.
Stay focused. Sure.
Yeah, DJ John, you're my favorite.
Cheers.
Are you playing today?
I am at 7 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, the whole top 5 ranking thing really, I mean, I've been working with Dan since 2003, and I've never worked with him as busy as he's been. I mean, he upped the schedule from always doing 2 gigs a week around the world to once in a while doing 3 to constantly doing 3, sometimes doing 4. And it's not just going to like Chicago, Atlanta, Massachusetts, it's going South America, Chicago, Thailand, China, then back to LA. Like that kind of like crazy halfway around the world thing.
And the quality continues. Give it up for DJ Dan Respect!
I sort of look at music as, you know, my colors to paint with. It's nice to be able to do a roller coaster. It's like, okay, it's really happy, then it's going dark, and then really nasty, and then to freak everybody out, go really bright all of a sudden. That, to me, like, that's exciting.
Coming up, Dan plays the exclusive AM only party.
Titties in your face.
Big titties.
In Miami.
Best event ever.
Money.
Welcome back to the Global Groove Network.
What do you think? Let's try to go out this back way. It's gonna get pretty hectic in a little bit. Let's go this way. Okay.
BBC Radio 1 party, it's Pete Tong's Radio 1 show, and it was getting darker, and you know, so for me, that's where I do my best work, is to tell a story and to switch, you know, zones.
He turned that whole outdoor scene from, hey, let's hang out, have drinks, have a burger, and hang out by the pool to, hey, this motherfucker's DJing and we gotta go dance.
Everything's on the table in Miami. Boom.
Oh, look at this crowd out here, man. These streets are insane. This city is unreal. I don't get it. There's always construction, there's always cars, and there's always chicks with big tits. It's like an island of debauchery and noise and tits and food and cars and rims and music, and you just look around and you're like, dude, what am I doing here? It's 10 a.m. and the lobby of the hotel is pumping this loud house music, and you're like, dude, I want to sleep, I'm tired, but you can't, you're not supposed to.
AM Only is the top booking agency in this country for electronic dance music. Paul Morris being the owner is a very good friend of mine, and I've been with him for 12 years now.
Hi. See you. How are you? Yeah, how are you?
Love you. Best event ever. We love you.
How are you, sweetheart? Of course. How are
I know
you?
you don't know me, but the very first time I go-go danced was for you in San Diego.
All right, well, you better shake your ass tonight.
How are you, dog?
Good to see you too. I'll get all my bitches in, don't you worry.
And then let's finish off getting everybody in because we got a whole crew.
Nice. Do I need one?
You got this.
Ah.
You can take a dump on the turntables if you want.
Shit. Go ahead. Go up, go up, go up. Cool. All right.
If I could go back in time, you know, everybody talks about Woodstock, I would probably want to go to Studio 54. Donald, he was an amazing friend to me growing up. He was there when my mom passed away. We grew up together basically through this music. To watch him take the risks that he does really motivated me to take those same risks.
Really good. Things went crazy, but good. A little bit of good.
It was crazy. That's when you know you're doing something right.
AM Only Party is like the all-star event of the Winter Music Conference. It's
Absolutely.
where everybody gets to showcase who they are that's on the AM Only roster.
How you doing? Good to see you. Ready?
Well, I don't know. Like, they just told me I'm trying to find a sound guy because the monitor just went out.
Where?
Up in the main sound booth. I'm just trying to find a sound guy right now.
It's so important to have great monitors. It's basically telling you what they're hearing out there. If the monitors are messed up, it's throwing your mood off.
Yeah, no doubt. Is the sound guy anywhere to be found?
I don't know. I'm trying to find it.
Awesome.
The one thing that's very important to me is for people to know that I'm approachable.
I'm from Detroit. I got a CD. You check it out. Okay. I produced all the shit myself. You put it. Okay. I produced all the shit myself.
Sometimes it's difficult because if I'm thinking about my set and I tend to really get into my head before I play, I can seem a bit distracted.
Why don't you put them in room 3 where you play?
How are you, man?
Hey, I gotta do it again. Hang on.
Dude, no, please. Hold on 1 second.
I'd pull knives on people all day. I don't know how he fucking deals with it. It's crazy. I'm kicking him down.
Coming up, Dan plays to thousands of wet fans at the Ultra Festival.
Is it crazy in there? It's very old school. It feels like old school rave.
Welcome back to the Global Groove Network.
Man, last night was the worst though. Like I seriously did not think that I was gonna pull out of my coma after the Radio 1 party. But I just, as soon as I thought about the AM only party, it's like, okay, got up, just, and then played till 8:30 in the morning. And at first I had to like cut mix because you couldn't hear the monitor. The monitor is almost non-existent, just a little like twing in your ear.
Did the monitors come back on because they've been out?
Yeah, the monitors are off, man. We gotta find a sound guy.
I was standing up there, and I mean, I still can't hear right now because it's bad when you don't have subs in the monitors. It's really bad when you have blown out tweeters as well, and it was just like, and that's how you were able to like know how to mix because all you heard was, okay, there's my tempo.
There was a certain sparkle on the hi-hat that I learned it was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, if I can turn my headphone level up far enough and I can hear that same distortion in my headphone, I can mix the distortion together. So for me, that was a challenge because I'm so anal retentive about my mixing. I mean, I think about one of my favorite DJ's sets ever, and he couldn't mix at all. Like, his mixing was horrible, but his track selection was amazing. It was probably the best set I'd ever heard. It was like crash, but the perfect song came in. That's kind of how last night reminded me, just trying to capture that vibe and, you know, fuck the mixing, here's the great track, that's it. We've got Ultra, which obviously is the biggest party, and for many people, the best party.
It's really the only party, realistically, that we go to that you really get that old school kind of rave festival feel where you'll see the glow sticks again, and you'll see some kids kind of looped out looking for their mommy. And
Looking for their mommy. That's great. Oh, we should leave those tickets for those guys now.
Getting word from Chachi, he's there right now.
Okay.
I just asked him, give me an update. Mud, traffic, crowd, everything is going to be.
Okay, perfect.
We show up, there's a typhoon that just randomly hits. We can't even see out the windshield of the car.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
All right.
Awesome. Is it crazy in there?
I just talked to Ollie, said we got to meet with Tito at the door.
Okay.
We'll get all our credentials, everything should be there.
Fuck credentials.
And then we should be able to get a golf cart over to the tent because I'm hearing right now it's mad hectic.
We have a crew. Is there any way we can get another driver?
I'm not sure about that.
So I'm just like, fuck it. Hey, everybody, let's go. It's just gonna be wet.
Okay.
It's just as wet as hell.
Whoa, don't fall in the lake.
It's 8:05 now. It's 7:45 and it's raining. Might be Woodstockish.
Okay. Wow, man. It's crazy. How are you, man?
Take the bridge.
Take the high bridge. Here we go again. It was very old school. It feels like old school rave. Yo.
It's like the house is on a stage.
And it's not covered by a tent or anything? Oh boy, here we go.
Extremely lucky. It stopped raining right before it goes on. I remember seeing the security guys like pulling towels like off of gear that was like covered because they didn't want it to get wet. And then here's Dan's set, and it was just like ready to go.
It's a chance for me to get out my rave side. It's like, you know, I came up in the rave scene, so I know for a fact that I'm gonna see those candy ravers there and I get to rock that shit out. I remember when we're on stage, I'm like, Dan, you gotta play these tracks that have these big build-ups and big
festival sound. I mean, he started doing that, and you'd see the crowd just go down, and then rise and down and rise.
You know, they love them some drum roll. You know what I mean? They love the peak, and just like, give us more. You know?
Lights are going off, a little fog machine, you know, stuff like that. Dancers with a fucking chainsaw on their chest, shooting sparks out. Or whatever
Yeah. It's essentially a set that you mainly play for ultra. It definitely wouldn't be appropriate in a club, but there it's like your chance to really just, you know, throw out these anthems.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Awesome. Oh, you're the best. You're the best. I've been waiting for you the whole time.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, sure.
Getting out of ultras this year was a lot better than the year before.
One more, please. For me, please. One more.
Can you take a picture, please?
Yes, no problem.
Man, how was that, bro?
It was fucking awesome. That was crazy.
We got a hold of management, and you know, lo and behold, there's a golf cart waiting for us.
This is great. Last year, how long did it take us to get out of the booth?
The only problem is that there was only one, and we had about 9 people or 10 people that needed to get on this golf cart. Troy was holding on to me so I wouldn't fall off the back of the cart because we fit everybody. Like it was like escaping from some random country of some sort.
No, I loved how they were like digging the like sort of hip house electro stuff. Oh shit.
And then the cart almost goes off the edge into the bay, and we're like, oh shit.
Yeah, we all look over and we just see like edge water.
Wow, this is where we get out.
And we're like, dude, thanks a lot. And he's like, sorry, and he like backs up. And then
You must have put about 20 bitches on here. Awesome. Thank you, man. I know, that's crazy. Well, it's our last stretch. Got one more gig.
I just really want to create a great party atmosphere wherever I go. I want people to remember that this is fun. You go out to dance to release the stress of the week.
You get this fucking camera out of my face. I'm just totally doing it. This is the Shelbourne. This is where we are playing.
At the end of the day, I'm a party DJ, and that's what I do. I want to walk in, I want to rock the crowd, I want people to go through extreme emotions, and I want them to have a good time.
Next time on GGN, we catch up with trance music legend Armin van Buuren.
I play for the Jews in Jerusalem, but I also play for Palestinians in Lebanon, and they dance to the exact same music.